Yeah, it was a really good win, but I'm happy as I thought we showed improvement, and I don't think anybody knows the answer on how good this team's going to be, and we don't know right now. But we got to work and we got to do things together. And I thought we won the game the last 2 days in practice. Our practice mentality, our focus, our guys learned from the film sessions that we had, and then they took it to the court. But they got to the court, and our defense intensity changed the game around. We didn't make some shots that we're normally going to make. We will make, but we won the game with our defense intensity. 18 steals is a lot. I mean, that shows how active we are and how hard we played. And these two guys beside were huge in that. But I thought our whole team had the mentality of being active, playing hard on defense, and just, I say this to the guys all the time. I was like, if you play hard, good things will find you. And we played really hard tonight, and good things found them.
Questions for Grant or Tyler?
Yeah, Grant, what led to y'all's success in getting so many steals today?
I think it started on that Monday, the game after our game on Sunday, and like Coach said, we had a really good film session. We had an amazing practice, and our main focus was on communication, and we had a different intensity to us that day, and that kind of translated into another day of great practice, and then a lot of focus today. And I thought I could tell from playing the game that just our defense looked completely different from how it did on Sunday. We were playing team defense. We had great on-ball pressure, and we have some talented defenders, so that was what enabled us to do that.
Tyler, you had 14 points tonight in front of a lot of your people from home, but a lot of people who hadn't seen you yet. Do you feel like tonight you kind of showed people what you can do?
Yeah, I definitely think I did. I'm thankful for being able to go out there and show part of what I can do. But a lot of it was just from the intensity and what my teammates did to set me up, put me in position to make those plays.
It looks like they had to kind of take you off the floor at the end because you had so many people you were like acknowledging that came to see you. Just what that mean to you?
It means a lot. Being from Brentwood, which is just about 20 minutes south of here, a lot of people have been texting me wanting to come to games. But that support just means a lot because you have people to fall back on because it's not always going to be perfect. So those people are there for me whenever I play good and when I play bad. So I'm just extremely thankful for that.
Brent, they had the two big guys in the paint who are big physical players, and you guys only gave up 8 offensive rebounds. How were you able to keep them in check on the glass?
We did a great job. Our bigs did a great job of boxing out, and then our guards did a great job of coming down and rebounding. I don't have the stat sheet in front of me, but I know like at halftime AJ had 5 rebounds. And that was an emphasis for us before the game is our bigs are going to hit, and Devin, he's been rebounding the crap out of the ball, and he sacrificed his own personal stats to put our team in a better position by hitting their bigs.
Brent, I think you had primary defensive responsibility on Blackshirt a lot of the night. He didn't score till late in the first half. What was the key to slowing him down?
Just listening to the scouting report, staying solid, staying to our defensive principles. Like I said, we had a great practice, a great defensive practice the past 2 days, and that put all of us in a position to do well on him and to guard him well. And I think it wasn't just me, it was a team effort, including TT, who did well on ball as well.
Yeah, Tyler, you seem to have a knack for making these very explosive plays, especially coming off the bench. Do you enjoy being in that role as a spark plug for Coach Byington off the bench?
Yeah, I just have always told myself do whatever I can to stay on the floor. So energy has kind of been a niche that I've tried to find coming off the bench because, that first wind of when people are losing their energy, I get to come in and be a new energy. And I just like to bring that, especially on the defensive end, so we can have that extra spark.
Take us through the putback, Tyler.
I was trailing the play. I usually get back, but it was a transition thing. So I saw both dudes jump when AJ laid it up, and I saw it come off the rim and just instinctively jumped. I knew it wasn't a goaltend though, so I knew when they reviewed it, we would get it back.
Tyler, you don't have a turnover this season in 64 minutes. Sorry, not to jinx, but how have you, how much of an emphasis has that been for you as a freshman, and how have you been able to succeed in that area?
Yeah, I think something that is important as a freshman is taking care of the ball. So the coaching staff can trust me while I'm out there. They emphasized a lot assist-to-turnover ratio starting this summer. And my high school coach, Andy Blackson, also harped on that, making sure my freshman year that I come in trying my best not to turn it over. So sometimes it means not taking as risky of a play, but just trying to save the play overall.
Grant, you guys are a team that seems to have a lot of guys who can play big roles. Just how big is that depth for you guys?
It's huge. You know, we play hard, we play fast, so when we can rotate guys in and we can get sparks from different guys every single night, it makes it tough to scout, and it makes it tough for people to keep up with us throughout the game. And I think you saw that, like, even late in the first half. I think they got tired, and we just put in a whole new five and kept the intensity up.
All right, thank you guys.
Good job, guys. They don't think you're athletic.
Mark, did you see something in the scouting report that led you to think the Steels were going to be plentiful tonight?
I mean, you never anticipated, being the number that we had. But I thought our energy was going to be higher, and just our activity on the ball. And Blackshear is a good guard. I was fearful of him, and I knew it was going to be a tough matchup. And Grant is a really good defensive player. I think you all are seeing that now, and it's hard to take him off the court sometimes because he can make plays for others and guards. And then I think we had bodies we could rotate on different guys. We looked at him, we thought they had a predominant one ball handler, and we thought the other guys were a little bit straight line drivers, not as shifty. But they were bigger. And so when guys got more size on you, you got to get into them and try to be more aggressive.
You guys were really aggressive in your ball screen coverages. You said when you got here you wanted to attack defensively. You feel like you guys have really embraced that?
There's going to be different styles with us. And, it was a tough film session on Monday. I wasn't happy. And if you were in our film session on Monday, you'd have thought we lost on Sunday. And that was how it felt for us. We didn't advance as a team from the first game to the second game, and a lot of times you want to know how your guys are going to respond, and what's going to be their mentality. And we sat in this room right here. They were coachable. It was not an easy film session, and then we went on the court, had a great practice, and then they carried that on yesterday. So, I hate to keep saying this, but I don't know who we are right now. We're still figuring it out, all right, identity and what guys can do. And, I do think we're deep. I do think we got a lot of guards. And, I'm not surprised by a guy like Tyler Tanner doing that, but, he's playing so well, it's hard to take him off the court. And I thought A.J. Hogarth got us off to a great start tonight. And then I thought, just the bodies came in, the intensity came in, really helped our defense.
Hey, what do you think AJ did better today as opposed to that debut?
Well, in his first game, I think there's always this thing you build up from your summer work and how hard you're working in new school, and I think sometimes you put pressure on yourself to be perfect. And he still was good last game. I thought tonight he was a different level. I thought he was more comfortable, and just right from the start, just attacking and making the right play and the right assist and his defense. We need that from him. And he's going to have big scoring nights. He's going to have big assist nights. He's going to have different nights. And I thought he did a good job of just not fighting the game and letting the game dictate what he should do, whether it's drive, attack, or make the pass.
That's 10 steals from Tyler in 3 games. Did you know that was part of the package before you tipped it off a week ago?
Yes, I did. We were in some June practices early this summer, and I had some fifth-year guards who were really good players, and he was taking it from them. And so, I don't think it's a coincidence. He's super quick. He's athletic. He anticipates. That's not something that the amount of steals he has, that's kind of hard. But his impact guarding the ball, that's not going to change. It's probably get better and better. I mean, he's such a coachable young man. And just when we're watching film, his eyes are big. He's always paying attention. He processes information, learns quickly. And so when he does all that, who knows how good he's going to be. But it's going to get better and better the way he is.
Mark, how different is this as a coach in a group you've never really had before? We got a rain delay.
I was just sitting there thinking we got a little. Sorry, I got distracted. I was a little worried. Repeat the question. How different what?
How different is this whole thing as a coach? I'm guessing in your career, you've never had a totally new team to start a season.
Well, it's two things. It's no, I've had a totally new team, but in the previous times they knew each other. And so I walked into jobs and there was returning players. There were 6, 7 guys coming back and they at least knew how their teammates are and how to do things there. We got 2 guys that were teammates, MJ and Tyler Nickel, but we're in a whole different style. It's not easy. And, California's going through the same thing we are. They're in year 2, but they got 1 returning player. And I talked to the coach before the game and trying to get a team to gel and find roles and find chemistry and find this right style and do the right thing. It's not easy in November. And I'm hoping you'll see us in December. I hope you start seeing, exactly what we're doing and we'll have a better identity. And then by the time we get to the SEC play, we better have that.
32 points off of turnovers tonight after just 12 a couple of nights ago. You were able to create a lot of transition as well. What did you feel like was the difference between today and Sunday night?
The great practices, and then our activity on the ball was way better. And the film didn't lie from the last game on our lack of activity and our lack of energy on the ball. And so they did a great job of taking that, learning from it, and taking it to the court. And it's something that, whether these numbers or not, they're not going to be there. I hope that's our mentality going into every game. And because we do have guys capable of guarding and look, we couldn't make shots tonight, our threes, and couldn't make free throws. We will. Some of them are halfway down, but you got to find different ways to win. And our defense got us to win tonight.
Do you feel like the 3-point shooting, do you feel like it's just getting good looks and not falling right now, or do you feel like you guys could be getting better looks than what you were?
The 2 games ago, I thought we took bad shots and bad times, and good shooters taking bad shots is still a bad shot. And tonight, I thought our shot quality was much better, and the ball just didn't go down. And but it will. And hoping it's Saturday. And if it's not, maybe Devin get the rebound, because he did that in the previous games. He grabbed all the missed threes and put them back in.
Anything else for Coach? All right.